Teleporter destination. Secondary storage. We've been there. Equipment fabrication. Drone fabrication. Auditory nuisance containment. This thing's just booping. The terminal beeps and the boopy floating guy behind you disappears in a puff of glowing squares. South 5 and East 3. What kind of storage we got? Scraps. A winding L vibrato object. Oh, the professor wants it. Okay. Seltzer, more fluid. Oh, wow. Equipment fabrication is probably the place we already were, right? No, it's different! 5 scrap for a brooch. My goodness, it's a lot of armor. Alphabet counter is much more likely. Oh, I do want the education facility to drop in the rest of my punch cards. Oh! Nothing else to learn from that type of card. Whoa, indeed. Decloaker, Resonator, Time Squeezer, and that's it. We know all vibrato now. Time Squeezer. Drone fabrication. So that's it. It's just a place to fight single drones. That's fine. I guess we're not actually going to finish this tonight. Because where... They said something... So I'm going to guess that this place that I'm headed right now is where the musical thing got teleported to. Oh, no, wait, this isn't a mine. This is just this place. Ah. Do those mean just a clump of yucca? Yucca. It was just in here. But I have to explore it again to see if that thing showed up. And then I'm going to the professors to show them the... What did we get? A dome? Dome of some kind? Alright, so the thingy did not show up here. But I can get more, Which one did I like the most? What was that one? Ah, why do I walk out? I always forget. Destroyed campsite. We're still finding new places? Alright. Oh my god, was the doll here? Potted meat. Nothing says quality like meat on a can. Or rather, nothing claims quality like the label on a can of meat. This human is popped. Gary did not know a human is to popping. Or, no, we don't. Not in the sense I think you mean anyway. This meat, it is a very large all of it. A human contains all of this? Ugh, I could not bear to carrying all of that. So squishy. Hit me. Found an annoying whining dome. Wow, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope that goes away when I fix it. What is it? Aha! Well, unless I missed my guess, you'll find this very handy. How's that? Well, I believe it's for manufacturing a variety of fighting tools, and presumably they're helpful ones. Otherwise, why bother, right? This machine turns Elverbreaker scrap into single-use combat items. That's what the professor said. I'm confirming it for you. There's a little note on the side where he describes the different things you can make. It can make a grenade, which you assume blows things up. It can make something called a maintenance teleporter, which the professor says will banish any hostile Elvibrator construct. It can make an autonomous construct that will help you win fights by hurting your enemies, or one that can help you win fights by healing you and your enemies. You and your allies. Let's make couple grenades and a couple assault drones. Oh, that was all of my scrap. Fair enough. Fair enough. But now I don't know where to find the thing. Let's go back over here. Go back over here and then wander a little bit. You come to a fork in the road. A pair of twins are standing near a sign that says, "Warning, vicious bears." You ask the guys which path is safe, and they say they'd be glad to tell you, but one of them always lies and the other always tells the truth. You suggest kicking both men repeatedly in the junk until they can agree which is the correct path, and they both point to the left. Correct solution. Best puzzler. This led to here. This was just storage. Alright. I can't get in there. Fine. It looks like there should be room for a ton of new, what do you call them? A bunch of new areas. There kind of aren't. Jeweler's cabin. Jewelry shop inside. Oh, Gary is hearing about this. A goblin jewelry making. Really? Yes, a famous goblin artisan. Oh yeah, I do remember coming here. Although I didn't have Gary with me last time. Alright. This is the kind of thing Santa would give to somebody on his naughty list if he wanted to marry them. That was very nearly every last meat that I had. What do I actually want? That's 20% meat gains, so we could upgrade that to 40, or put on stuff that will make us even more outrageously powerful in combat. Ridiculous. We're gonna get meat gains. With a spooky combination of hissing, chattering, and clanking, an ancient skeleton rises out of the sand in front of you. He's wearing dented and rusted antique armor and a long handlebar mustache. Must be an ancient explorer or would-be conqueror. Hopefully the former, because he doesn't seem to have been much good at the latter. How does your mustache stay on? Yes. Do you use glue? Give him a history lesson. Sorry to be the one who has to tell you this, but your side lost, like hundreds of years ago. Hiss? You give the skeleton a history lesson, which seems to depress him. You give him directions to the nearest port, and he trudges away, grumbling, to book a ticket home. Poor guy. A conquistador. Okay. Wow. If you're here with the invasion fleet, you're really late. Like 300 or 400 years late. Hiss? Did you fall off the boat and have to walk the rest of the way? Yeah, that's what I figured. Listen, maybe you could get a job at a museum. It'd pay better than mugging travelers, and they'd probably polish up your armor for you, too. Nah, alright. There might not be any other places to discover. First aid kit. A large man with a large hammer interrupts your journey by leaping out from behind a rock and shouting, "You damn ghosts won't get me! I'll hammer you back into the grave where you belong." Well, that's a new one. Oh, no, he won't. I'll calm him down. Whoa, hold on there, buddy. I'm not a ghost. Oh, yeah? Prove it. I'm not glowing or translucent. I'm not floating in the air. I could poke you in the shoulder or something. Don't you dare touch me. How am I supposed to prove it, then? Well, you could let me hit you with my hammer. If you're a ghost, it'll go right through you. And if I'm not a ghost, I'll get smashed with the hammer. Sure, but that seems like a small price to pay to prove your case. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. You just said your hammer would go right through a ghost. So if I'm a ghost, hitting me with your hammer won't work anyway. I guess you got a point there. I need a wooden stake or something. I'm leaving now. I should have fought him. Get scooped. Oh, we got moon to make into moonshine. Very nice. Or maybe it can be made into something else. I don't know. Pretty weak bean. Medical gun. If you don't think about it too much, a pistol is just a more effective syringe. It's a good one. Don't mind if I do. Ho ho. Yeah, this. All right. So this is not how to do it. We're doing it all wrong. Is there some other mine that we never found, maybe? Start using binoculars? Okay, so there are no more buildings, or no more locations. Unless there's one, like, down here somewhere. I don't even think it's location specific. I think the binoculars probably find anything on the, you know, the section, continent, whatever, that you're in. Yeah, that's no good. How are we meant to... Let me go back here. Maybe I activated the fourth thing, or the you know, the east thing and didn't even think that I did. Giant hexagon. I don't remember this exactly. Where are we? Okay, right now it's going to Roberto Containment. Does anything happen if I go outside? Did something that had to do with planetary... changing the power does. Did you hear the one about the Texas Ranger who got so mad at a scrap of cloth at a big party that he could only bellow a single incoherent syllable? It was a real Texas Ranger rager rage rag rah. What? So change to municipal sedative. Does something happen now if I go to, if I go back to Frisco? Municipal sedative. I really don't understand if that's just a thing. If it's just like a wrong answer that doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, that's the end of the game over there. I really do want to like I can easily in 5 minutes go finish the game. I almost want to look up the El Vibrato thing. Like, how do I get the fourth? What's it? Oh, it actually lost one. Okay, so that I do have to set that to Roberto containment if I want it to work. Yeah, you know what? I don't feel too bad about looking it up. Let's do that. Let's go set this to Roberto containment, and then I'll just look up how to do the other one. No, wait, I've seen the other one. I've seen the other one, but it was broken. I don't know how I forgot that. I think it was in it was either in Humming Cave or Dutch Oven. I'm also a little disappointed that I didn't find anything else to do with the scary doll. But then, with how just nonsense this game is, I could probably play it for 100 years and not find all of the things. Okay, this isn't the right way. Yeah, here, the machine on the side of the transport thing is busted. This said positronic Northern Central positronic reactor online. But it's working. Just this display is busted. Northern Central Positronics. So does that mean that there's a southern one that isn't working? Anything in the Shroom Cave? I haven't been in there in a while. Customary to tip message. Yes, yes it is. Alright, Shroom Cave I haven't been back inside for a while. I really don't need any more scraps. That I need to take the thing that gives me... opens my third eye fully. Which, it's just going to take me to a nonsense place that I don't care about. Alright, time to look it up. Roberto. Curious False Mountain? Where is the Curious False Mountain? It really is a place that I just didn't find? Area, coast, unlocked by access conditions needed. No way. There's just a place that I haven't gotten to. Or maybe you can't wander to it. Maybe you really do need to do something. Batteries for no reason. But the binoculars didn't work in Fort Unnecessary. As if there were no more places to find infernal leather. Birthing breaches. Delivering children is pretty touch and go these days, and doctors often find themselves in need of pants that can soak up a lot of fluid. Ugh. Ancient pet. Oh, is this it? No. My last are ES. Speak to the one that's alone. That is a riddle that I maybe only vaguely remember ever get. Here we go. Oh my god. All this time it was just we needed to explore a bit in this area. Hello, a cave? That's weird. This mountain doesn't seem natural. It's just like a giant pile of rocks and boulders and some dirt filling in the cracks. Homemade! It's a fair description with weird implications. Guess since this transponder thing led us here, I shouldn't be surprised. The snakes in that stack of rocks are not going to let them through here. The heck they aren't. I could plug up all the holes, or I could fight the snakes. Put those snakes in the only safe place a snake can be, a snake grave. What's strange about these rocks? Some of the rocks aren't real. They vanish as soon as you look at them closely. This thing has a job to do and isn't going to take any of your guff. Put that guff right back in the bag and make sure you use a twist tie so it doesn't get stale. Wow. Time squeezer online. What does that do? Mess with it. This machine has a smallish hole on either end and a large flat surface running through the middle. As you're staring at it, trying to figure out what it does, a mouse suddenly runs into the hole on the left, and in the same instant, a mouse skeleton skids out of the hole on the right. Huh! Push the skeleton back through. Skid the skeleton through the right hole, and a very confused mouse scurries out of the left hole and disappears under the machine. This must be some kind of time tube. Something I'd like to make older. Cheap wine turns into decent wine. Nice. Can I de-age? Oh, de-age the vibrato scrap. Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Okay, same thing. Stick of dynamite. An old stick of dynamite. Hooray! Aged to unstable perfection. It's not too dangerous to carry around. Not that that would stop you. Definitely packs a bigger punch. So it's some more dynamite. More dynamite. I have so much dynamite. We're making it better. Alright, let's take the time squeezer. Decrease power. And now it doesn't work anymore. Fair enough. Chrono key. Facility power offline. Okay. Local power. Destination. Military coffee maker. Chrono. Ooh. Chrono key. Okay. And now. Initialize. Key-shaped vibrato device. Terminal makes a type of sound you've never heard before, and your bag gets slightly heavier. You investigate and find a... Oh yeah, it's just like that weird El Vibrato thing you found in the woods when you were 6. The thing has been there the whole time. Yeah, the whole time. Looks like both a key and a keyhole. Nice. 'Nice. 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 ' Pipeline corruption detected. Well, okay. Local power. Roberto containment. We're doing it. We're getting out of here. We can just do this. Who's ready? 10 o'clock. Hi? Oh, here we go. Sorry, I kind of expect skeletons to be mindlessly aggressive. And doesn't that strike you as a bit racist? What? Nah, sorry, it's not exactly your fault since you don't know any better. Ever since that damn necromancer got elected, he's been doing nothing but give skeletons a better reputation. Elected? Wait a minute. He started raising all these new skeletons and set them loose to rampage around. And of course, natural-born skeletons like yours truly get lumped right in with them. Makes me sick. Natural-born? Anyway, I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Moving to Canada. Say, you didn't vote for that jerk, did you? Voting for your destruction. No, let me... I was hoping maybe he would tell me something about the necromancer. Maybe if I run into it again. Yo, Griplo! Is that yours? Is that your emote? What is that? Doogpaw. How are things, my friend? What you doing this weekend? Dex bonus. Good. That's good. Oh, here we go. I don't know what we're doing with now that we're going. Initialize. No country for old gods. Achievement unlocked. Whoa. Whatever that was, it felt pretty important. I think we just unleashed Ultima Weapon. Just throwing it out there. Maybe Omega Weapon. This definitely wasn't here before. Take the crown. Crown-shaped L vibrato helmet was bestowed upon you for a very noteworthy achievement that you don't precisely understand. That's plenty of stats. My goodness. This is also pretty good, but... it's not really a perfect fit. It's a little big. It's a little big. I'm gonna put a little Frisco Viper on it. There we go. This also may not have been a good idea. Oh, the hexagon is gone. You don't say. So what? I missed it. What were you going to be playing in a few minutes? Are you jumping on to 11, 9, 14? Random numbers? Alright, I'm going to beat the game. Then we're going to be done with this. This should only take about 5 minutes. Because I've done it before. Plus, I'm just going to fight him. You're weak, buddy. You're weak, Emperor Norton. I'm just gonna fight you every time instead of doing the fun other things. Or is that not an option? So, old beam. Aren't they just gonna die? Do they just die? They just die. Yes, this is the second time I'm playing this. Ha, you can't stop Emperor Norton. People shouldn't really. So, can I... Did I do this before? I think I did. I'm just gonna fight him this time. Because he's so easy. Get spooked. Went flying off the side of the train. No way he'll make a dramatic recovery from that event. Guy with a knife? You're dead. I'm so strong. Yeah, I still very, very much recommend this game. It's magnificent. Can I just... Oh. I am reading the note on the wall. La 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 la. Alright, it's 3. Okay. Okay, we're going. We're going. And now I need to, I think, get 3 people to help me. Russell! Alright, there's passenger number 1. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please with gravy on top. Okay, I think that's 3 people. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I could just fight him. He's dead, he's done, we did it. What do you say, Gary, old pal? We made it. We got all the way west. Hooray, Gary is west. Hooray, not long before popping now. Gee, Gary, I'm gonna miss your weirdly cheerful nonsense. Not worrying. Gary will wait for popping until you're done with doings. Still helping. Hooray, hooray, Hatena. Wow, the day, you saving it. Shucks, I couldn't have done it without you, Gary. Come on, let's go check out the final cutscene. Sure hoping having a happy ending. Gary loves a happy ending. Now playing the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like... Trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. This may be a bit different. Let's find out. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself a job. Out of a job, but in of an opportunity. Nice. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. That's him. That's him in front of City Hall. After you got settled in, Gary climbed to the top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every which way. They say his descendants still roam the West to this day. Yes, yes, to finishing. It's too bad then, because I think that means that we didn't actually get Doc Alice's finish. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop, specializing in artisanal breads and pies. We didn't even go visit her. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth because the first rule of Kurtz Fit is that you cannot stop talking about Kurtz Fit. Kurtz till it hurts. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about El Vibrato technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to one another. Very nice. Buffalo Bill retired from the killin' trade and made a killin' opening up a restaurant in Frisco. Buffalo, wild wings. See, we are getting some new stuff. You solved all of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab. That's right, the drinking horse that stumbles around town. Look at him. Look at him, he's so sober. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. They even had a few young'uns. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. So creepy. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Remember when that Hitana gal came through? Yeah, she was really, really good at this game. Do we have any more root beer? With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hoo-wee. Look at that guy. He's so glad to be looking at jelly beans today. He's next in line. He's clapping already. He hasn't even seen one yet. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger, the once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew your name. They even put a little plaque with your name on it at your old room in the Jewel. That place is kicking. Look at all of the people. Just look at them all. Are they here to check out the band, too? We made a band. As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted adventure and excitement. You visited a staggering 70 places on your journey. You're just about as well-traveled as they come, and they come from all over. We didn't get every hat, apparently. Plenty of missing hats, I tell you what. In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming out a gigantic single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus, the cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last moment and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. We did it. We saved the future. We never found out what to do with the key, though. Damn it. Thank you for playing. And here's the credits of Loathing again, which we saw last time. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a second playthrough of West of Loathing. I guess this means... See, I don't really want to... The next game that I want to add to the schedule is Miles Edgeworth Investigations. It's one of the Phoenix Wright games, but I don't want to start it before Danganronpa because I don't want it to be interrupted by Danganronpa. Well played. Why, thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed this game. So the idea might be just Tales of Berseria for, you know, the remainder of this week and next week. And then Danganronpa V3 definitely on the 26th and 27th and 28th and 29th until we beat it. And then we'll probably get started on Miles Edgeworth Investigations plus game number 2, whatever that turns out to be. Maybe Talos Principle, if that is on sale anytime in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I streamed and loved Danganronpa 1 and 2. They were my favorite games that I have streamed. Period. Like, not the games that I liked the most, but the games that I liked streaming the most. A fantastic stream experience. So I'm right now rewatching the anime, so I can be all set on the 26th. I'll know everything. So yeah, I don't know for sure. I guess if the Talos Principle goes on sale, because I don't want to buy it for full price really, but if it goes on sale sometime this month, that'll be the other game that I add to the schedule. If not, then I don't know what. And plus, I'll have to see if I can stream a little bit of 14 too. Throw a little 14 in the mix. Even though all I really do now is just grind random dungeons to gear up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in that. But that's it for tonight. And that's it for this game. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.